Hi, it's Amanda. I thought I would show you my interpretation of a look like Adele wears with her eye makeup. And if anybody saw her recent special, you probably saw her makeup. It was very light. She tends to go lighter on the eyeshadows and then heavier on her eyeliner, which, if you can see mine, I don't do as heavy, of course, for day looks. But if it's evening, you can make a thicker line. The colors I used today, I used the Moodstruck eye pigments, which are loose mineral eye pigments, and the colors are amazing. They do come in matte or shimmer, and no matter what, the colors are just very vibrant. I used Angelic, which is it's kind of a light gold color, very light gold, and I use that on the inner corner of my eye. And then I used Sexy, which is a light brown shimmer with very, very light brown on all of my eyelid. And then for right above the crease, I used Adorable. And also to do the liner, I used our Precision Liquid Liner, which is this month's free gift when you buy 3 of our Splurge cream eyeshadows. And if you have not tried them, you're going to want to try them. They are the best cream shadows I've ever tried. But this is an awesome pencil. Liquid eye pencil. It goes on really smooth and it stays put and it dries pretty fast. And the color is great. One thing I like is when I do use this, and I've used my eyelash curler, when you butt it up against it, it doesn't rub off right away, which I have that problem. Or you get the liquid liner that you have to wait and wait and wait for it to dry before you can do anything. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pour a little of, get them all out here, a little of the Sexy in the lid. And you just want to put, put a little bit in the lid. You don't want too much because with these, like anything else, a little bit goes a long way. So what I do is tap it off in the lid so I don't have too much. And then what you're going to want to do is go all over under your eyebrow and all over your lid. And you're probably going to need a little bit more. Now I do leave just a little bit of the inner corner without any of this base on, so I can, because that is where I will put the Angelic. Okay. So I know this color is a little bit harder to see, but I've got that all over my lid. Then I'm going to take the same brush, the Deluxe Eye Brush, and you want to wipe it off a little bit so you don't have all that other color on there. And put it on, and of course, you're going to dab it off. And then I'm going to put that on the inner corner of my eye. And then I'm also going to bring it down just to give a little bit of a pop. So you get a little bit of a pop, but it's not too much for a daytime look. And of course, if you're doing this for an evening look, you can make the colors a little brighter and you can put more on. But for the daytime look, I just do a little bit. Then you're going to want to use, I used a lighter brown color in the crease, or right above the crease, because as you can see, there's my crease, and then right above the crease, I've added the color. So you do not want too much of this because then it's going to make your eyes look heavier. But also, if you have hooded eyes, putting the color above your crease will help make your eyes pop. So what I do is I just dip the end of the brush in, the tip of the brush, excuse me, and dab it off, shake off some of that powder. Then you're going to want to go, you can see where the crease is, and then you want to go above. And just back and forth lightly. And if you have too much, you want to wipe the brush off a little bit. That's what I'm doing when you see me dipping down. And you just kind of, small strokes, light strokes to blend it. Because you don't want it to be just a big blob on the top of your eyelid. You want it blended. You As you can see, you keep blending. And if you need to, you can use your finger a little bit just to get any of the excess. You want to make sure that both eyes are even. Now, that's a really light look, and then that's when you can do your liner a little bit heavier. And then I'm going to use the liquid liner. And you want to start out lighter and then go, or with a thinner line, and then go bigger with the lines. So you start as close to the lash line as possible. And you just kind of bring it out. And don't worry if you smudge it a little bit, or if you've never used a liquid liner, they're really great and pretty easy to use. And if you have a hard time keeping eyeliner on, liquid liners are amazing because they will stay put. And now, sorry, trying to do this. And so you're going to go thicker at the end. If you can see that I've gone thicker right there. And we're going to fill that in. And it really makes it pop once you get your mascara on. And Adele does, of course, wear false eyelashes, but who needs false eyelashes and all that glue when you can get the same look, even better, with 3D mascara? I don't know how anybody can do it. The 3D mascara is just awesome. As you can see, I've got only 2 coats on today on this eye. But what you're going to want to do is, with the winged liner, what I do is, I'll turn this way so you can kind of see what I'm doing. I point down at my lower lash line and pull up. And you might get kind of a little dotted line, but we'll get rid of that and clean it up. So what you do is fill that in, and then you're going to want to connect this with the rest of the line. And it will be thicker at the end. I kind of like to lightly add a little bit of a point at the end, as you can see. And now I'll go back and kind of fill in the little bits that I have, so the line is all connected. Now you can also, if you want to bring it in, I like to start my line where my lash line is. You can bring your line in down a little bit on the inner corner of your eye, like so. But as you can see, that eyeliner really stands out and gives a good pop to color. I want to add a little bit darker. And this is kind of a 60s modern look on that she wears. And it's, like I said, it's my interpretation. I wanted to find something. When I saw the colors, I always like her eye makeup. And when I saw the colors on her special, I just thought, I gotta figure out how to try that. So like I said, she had kind of a light peachy brown, and Adorable is a really good light brown that you can wear it every day. I've worn it just as one color, and it's a really pretty light brown color. So of course, once you get this done, and if you have any questions about doing liquid liner or want to know how I do it, I've seen lots of different ways how you can do the wing. Some people just bring it out, which is a good way to do it. Or I've seen people use tape, paper, spoons. When I was trying to learn how to do it, I did a lot of watched a lot of YouTube videos, because I just have started doing it in the last few years, because I didn't think I could do it, so I just didn't do it. But what I do, and as you saw in the video, I take my pencil, the tip of my pencil, or if I'm using a brush, and I angle it so it's like I'm following my lower lash line up. So it's a continuing line. And then of course you want to finish it off with your 3D mascara, as I have done on this one, and I'll show you on this. But it's a really fun look. You can do it for day or for evening. And I only usually do 1 to 2 coats of 3D mascara depending on what I want the look to be. If it's evening, I will do more. But you can see even with just the 1 coat of mascara how much my eyelashes are standing out. And I have been sitting it in a cup of warm water to make the make my fibers fluff up. And then I do just in the middle of my lashes and pull up for the volume, because I have thinner lashes. And then you want to let that sit. Clean up any of the eyeshadow that may have gotten around. But you let that sit, and then you do your second coat, and then you'll finish. And I will post a picture in the comments of the finished look after I even get my lipstick on. I do have my other makeup on, but I'll do that after I get all my lipstick on. I hope everybody has a great day, and if you have any questions, just let me know. And I hope you enjoyed my fun little Adele-inspired look. Thanks, and have a good day.